Hey, what's up everyone? Simulator Shane here. Today we installed the collective into the cockpit. So that includes the right-hand collective, which is fixed, and then the collective cross section, I guess you would call it, which has the governor motor and the throttle linkages also attached to it. And then right at the end we installed the left-hand collective stick, which is removable just like the pedals and the cyclic. The install went pretty smoothly. Everything bolted in where it should. This collective assembly isn't actually from this helicopter, so there was a chance that it wouldn't fit, but it fit quite nicely. Basically, the collective is attached with this piece over here, where it hinges, and then it's attached the second place over here on the right. There's a little bracket there that sort of clamps a little sleeve that the collective bolts onto, and that allows it to rotate smoothly. I think it's called a journal. The only issue we had with mounting the collective to this cockpit was it looks like in the crash there was a lot of force that went through this section of the cockpit because this clamping mechanism, the structure was kind of bent out like this, especially this right hand one, it was bent like that, which twisted it a little bit so the holes didn't line up. But what I did was I basically used this big wrench, which is now holding the collective up, basically put it down through there and just twisted it over and used some leverage to bend that piece of metal back. It's not very important that that piece looks good, or like you can see it's a little bit scratched, a bit cracked, sorry. But it's functional. It holds the collective in place, which is its only job, so it'll all be hidden by the seat panel which goes there. So it bolted up nicely and operates quite smoothly, as you can see. Up and down. And of course, just like all the other controls, it's duplicated on both sides of the cockpit, so moving this stick moves the other stick together. And the twist grip on the throttle works as well. So twisting this side moves that mechanism on top of the collective, which is also attached to the governor motor through a clutching system. And it also moves the other side at the same time. So that's good. Also installed the seatbelt and collective friction bracket mount here. This cross piece, which the collective friction, which is here, this little assembly here, as you can see, friction increase, basically just moves the thread on this bolt, which clamps this piece, which goes down to this bracket right here. And that way you can adjust the friction on the collective assembly or lock it in the down position when you're on the ground.